Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to talk about what we know for definite about Final Fantasy 16, but I also want to tell you guys that Square Enix are currently recruiting for new employees at London, Montreal and Shanghai. So if you live in any of these locations, there are loads and loads and loads of jobs to choose for, and that is fantastic for those of you who absolutely love video games and love to develop or produce or direct or anything to do with video games. I absolutely love Square Enix, but I'm not qualified for any of these jobs, so I'm letting you guys know first. So let's talk about Final Fantasy 16 and what we currently know. So relatively new information about Final Fantasy 16 has been revealed, and basic development and scenario production of Final Fantasy 16 is already complete. Square is now continuing to create large-scale resources and building and refining boss battles while expanding various development tools. This means that the game is going to be developed and released a lot sooner than a lot of people were expecting. So like I've previously stated, Square Enix are definitely recruiting at the moment, and some of these jobs are for the world of Final Fantasy 16, including its various stages, fields, large-scale cutscenes and character actions. A lot of people are currently working at home at the moment for Final Fantasy 16, but before the pandemic came around they were working in the office. So the jobs that are posted require you to go into the office as soon as the pandemic is over, just to be aware. Final Fantasy 16 website will also launch at the end of this month, and I cannot wait because they're going to have a lot of more information about the characters and the world of Final Fantasy 16. Although it is stated that there probably will not be a trailer involved in the website. There will be a trailer or some big news at the beginning of 2021 or towards the middle of 2021. And then more details about the game will be revealed alongside the website. So I'm very, very excited for this. For those of you who have never played a Final Fantasy game before, don't worry, you don't have to play Final Fantasy 1 through to Final Fantasy 15 to enjoy 16. You don't have to buy any of them. They all have their own unique worlds, their own unique characters and their own unique backgrounds. So don't worry about that. Just base it off the trailer and the information that is going to be released at the end of the month. So what we can see from this trailer so far is that it definitely goes back to its roots. It has a stronger focus on fantasy elements, including the medieval aspects with knights and castles, and we can also compare it to Final Fantasy 14. And the reason why I say that is that Yoshida, also known as Yoshi P, is the producer and director of Final Fantasy 14 and also the producer of Final Fantasy 16, so there are definitely aesthetic similarities between the two games. We also know that Joshua is an important character to the storyline. We can see him transform into Phoenix, and many fans are speculating that there can only be one fire icon.
Second icon of fire? But that's impossible.
For those of you not in the know, icons are also known as summons, guardian forces, aeons, espers. There are a lot of different words throughout the Final Fantasy series to describe these ultimate godlike beings, and sometimes they help and sometimes they hinder. It just depends on what game you're playing, and sometimes you can have good ones and bad ones in the same game, so don't worry about that. Let's just focus on what else we know. And what else we know is that in the trailer it looks like you're only able to play one character and that there are no party members. But if you look closer at the trailer, in the background you do see a secondary person helping you fight one of the monsters. So we can't really say if there are or are not going to be party members involved in this game. This is getting fans pretty annoyed at the moment because you can't tell if it's a solo player game with guest party members or if we do have a party and they haven't revealed that yet. However, lastly, what we do definitely know is that Final Fantasy 16 will be released on the PS5. It is also coming to PC, but we don't know if it's going to be the same release date, and the release date will be dropped in 2021. So I'm not saying it's going to be released in 2021, but we will find out the release date in 2021. This is everything I know so far that has been confirmed by multiple sources. I'll put the links down below in the description so you can find the sources yourself and read up on them if you do want more information. However, I have seen a lot of fan theories and fan speculation, and I love them. They make so much sense, and I'm hoping that some of these are true. And if you have your own fan theory or speculation, feel free to leave a comment down below. Oh yeah, and if you do decide to go for the Square Enix job, then I wish you the best of luck and I hope you get it. So that's it from me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye guys!